Good morning students. Today's class we are going to revise chapter 1. You can take your textbook and your rough note and you can revise the exercise 1.1, 1.2 and 1.3. Okay children? Students, today we are going to revise chapter 1. Okay? You can take your textbook and your rough note and you can work out the problems from these exercises. Okay my dears? Okay, now what is meant by integers? Actually that is what our chapter 1, right? So what is meant by integers? Integers is a bigger collection of whole numbers and the negative numbers. Okay, it is a bigger collection of what? It is a whole numbers and the negative numbers. So it will be having both positive side as well as negative side. So before going to the exercise problem, you should learn all those things. Okay. Next, we are going to represent the integers on a number line. So actually there is a number line children. So we are going to represent the integers on a number line. So it will be having both positive side as well as negative side. Right? So positive side is in the right side, negative side is in your left side. Okay, always we are going to write a positive number on the right side, negative number on the left side. Usually when you are adding, you have learned that addition and subtraction of integers using number line last year, right? The same thing I am going to say here. When you are going to add two numbers or two integers, you will shift towards right side because I told you positive integer is in right side, right? When you are going to subtract two integers, you will shift towards negative side. You shift towards left side. Okay? Always adding means right side, subtracting means left side. Okay. Next, you should know what is the rules for our addition and subtraction of integers. If it is a same sign, you will add it and you will put the same sign. Okay, if it is the same sign, you will add it and put the same sign. If it is a different sign, you will subtract it and put the greater number sign. Is it? Always when there are two same integers, you will add that and you will put that same sign. For example, plus it is given means you will add both the values and put the plus sign. If it is minus given means you will add it and put the minus sign. If it is plus and minus given, you will subtract it and which number is greater, that sign you will put. Okay? That is the only difference of addition and subtraction of integers. What is meant by additive inverse? Inverse means what? Ulta. Right. If plus given means you should write the answer as minus. Plus 5 na minus 5. Minus 5 na plus 5. Okay. That is the additive inverse. Okay. They have given more problems. You can read all those things. Okay my dears. Then we are going to the exercise 1.1. What it is given here in exercise 1.1? They have given a word problems, which means a general situation problem. Using that situation, you should represent that their answer in integers. If it is in positive sign, if it is upwards, you will represent it in positive integer. Downwards, you will represent it in negative integer. So these are the basic concept you will discuss in this exercise 1.1. You can work out all the problems from this exercise. Even you have a magic square and verify problem is there. You should verify LHS equal to RHS. Substitute the value of A and B in this, the value of LHS and RHS. If it is equal, then we have verified that question. Okay. Next, ninth question. What is the ninth question? We have to compare. We should find the value of this separately and this separately, and we should check whether it is greater or smaller or equal to. Okay. First, before going to the operation, what you should do? You should remove all the bracket. So plus in bracket means what? Multiplication. Plus into minus, then remove the bracket and solve it separately. Okay. Then 10th question is a monkey problem. Do you remember this problem? Jumps. Jumps. We are going to count the number of jumps of that monkey. Okay. Next, properties of addition and subtraction of integers. You can learn the properties, children. What are the properties? Closure property under addition, subtraction. Okay. Next, commutative property is there. Is it? Commutative property. A plus B equal to B plus A. It is commutative under addition, but it is not commutative under subtraction. These things and all you should learn. Okay. Associative property. A plus B plus C is equal to A plus B plus C, and it is not associative under subtraction. Not associative under subtraction. Additive identity. What is the additive identity of integers? 0. Okay, what is the additive identity? 0 is your additive identity. That just keep it in your mind. Okay. Next, this example problem. Sum is minus 3. What you should use? You should use the plus in between two integers. Difference is minus 5. Now, you should use minus sign in between two integers. See the difference. Don't directly subtract and write. That is different. You should do the sum now. You should put the plus sign in between. Different now, minus sign in between. Like that you should do. Next, exercise 1.2, which is very easy exercise, which is very small and easy exercise. Okay, so what you should do, you should find the integers where sum is minus 7, difference is minus 10, sum is 0, like that you should find. Okay, this is, you can work out the problems from this exercise. Next, multiplication of integers. So before going to the multiplication, what is a rule in that? Plus into plus, plus, plus into minus, minus, minus into plus, minus, minus into minus, plus. Okay, so these are the properties or the rules. Okay, before going to the rules, properties, you should learn the rules and you should work out the problems. Next, see, a into minus b equal to minus a into b equal to minus into a plus. These three are all same. Okay, which means 2 into minus 3 is minus 6. Minus 2 into 3 also minus 6. You can, whatever I am saying, just write it in a pencil. Okay. 2 into minus 3 is minus 6. Minus 2 into 3 also minus 6. Minus of 2 into 3 also minus 6. So, all the three values are same. Okay, all the three values are same. That is what your multiplication. Okay, multiplication, they have given many rules. What we have discussed now, that they have given, you should work out that with using one example. You can work out and see. Okay, see, in this page numbers all, it's a theory part. Once you read it, that's enough. Next is your properties. Main comes the property here. What is the property? Closure and multiplication. Okay, a into b is an integer. Commutative property. A into b equal to b into a. Then next, what is the property? Associate. Next is a multiplication by 0. So if you multiply any integer with 0, you will get answer as 0. Yes. Multiplicative identity. What is a multiplicative identity? 1. Okay, many of you have made mistake in this. 1 is the multiplicative integer in identity for integers. See this box. You learn this box completely. Okay. Associative property. A into B into C is equal to A into B into C. Okay. Next, distributive property. Distributive property na 3 integers you will use, but 2 operations. A into B plus C equal to A into B plus A into C. Next, A into B minus C equal to A into B minus A into C. See, this is one of the property. Next, this is another one, distributive property. Okay. Next, you have some theory part. You can then we have a example problems. You should work out the example problems also, children. See, just multiply 2 and multiplication only. First, what you are doing is, while multiplying the integers, multiply the number first and write. Then after that, multiply the symbol like minus into minus, plus, plus into plus, plus. Okay, first you multiply the numbers and write the answer. Then multiply the symbols. Third example is what? Verify. Verify how you will do? LHS, RHS. If it is asked to prove, verify both are equal means you should verify LHS equal to RHS. It won't comes not equal. It will be equal only always. Okay. Then class test problem. Do you remember these problems? Just multiplying only, children. Read the problem. Elevator problem is there. Then exercise 1.3. Okay. This is like just a product. First you multiply the number 3 into 1, you write 3. Then plus into minus, minus. Our answer is minus 3. Then verify problem is there. Third question is very easy. Just multiplying with minus 1 only, okay. Fourth problem, we should find the pairs. Fifth problem, find the product using suitable property. If they ask you to find using suitable property, I want the property name. Okay, see, last time many of you have made mistake in this type of problem. Okay, see this problem you made mistake, minus into plus, minus you should do. Okay, you read these problems very carefully, children. Then 6, 7, 8 and 9 is your word problems. 6, 7, 8 is your word problem and 7, 9 is your product, fill in the blanks. Okay. Today's class we have discussed exercise 1.1, 1.2 and 1.3. If you have any doubt in these problems, you can refer the fair note or you can refer the videos. Okay, my dear students, thank you.